Does your morning coffee secretly impact your prostate health? Could that cup you rely on for energy be protecting you from serious disease, or is it silently making your urinary symptoms worse? It's a surprising question most men never consider, yet it's a crucial one. Coffee is one of the most popular drinks on the planet. Millions of us start our day with it, but we rarely think about how it might be affecting our prostate, for better or for worse. The prostate is a small gland located just below the bladder, and as men age, it becomes more susceptible to issues like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, inflammation, and even prostate cancer. We know that diet plays a huge role in these conditions, so it's essential to figure out whether coffee is a friend or a foe to your prostate. Let's dive into the science and separate the facts from the fiction. First, let's talk about the good stuff. Research has shown that coffee is far more complex than just a caffeine delivery system. It's packed with powerful antioxidants, particularly compounds called polyphenols. These antioxidants are like your body's personal cleanup crew, fighting off something called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a process that damages your cells and is closely linked to the development of many diseases, including cancer. By reducing this stress, the antioxidants in coffee may offer a protective effect against prostate cancer. In fact, some major studies have found that men who drink coffee regularly have a slightly lower risk of developing aggressive or fatal forms of prostate cancer. Think about that for a second, your daily brew might be acting as a shield. On top of that, coffee possesses anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is a known culprit behind prostate enlargement and the discomfort that comes with it. By helping to calm inflammation throughout the body, coffee could indirectly contribute to a healthier prostate environment. So, from a long-term disease prevention standpoint, the evidence for coffee looks pretty promising. There's another interesting benefit related to how your body handles sugar. Coffee has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity. Why does this matter for your prostate? Well, high levels of insulin in the blood have been associated with prostate cell growth and even tumor progression. So, by helping your body maintain a better balance of insulin, coffee might be indirectly supporting your prostate health. When you combine the antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and insulin-regulating effects, it's clear that coffee has some serious potential benefits. But before you go and pour another cup, it's important to understand that this is only half of the story. Now, let's flip the coin and look at the potential downsides, which mostly revolve around one key ingredient: caffeine. Caffeine is a natural stimulant, and that's why we love it. It wakes us up and helps us focus. But it also has other effects on the body, particularly on the urinary system. Caffeine is a diuretic, which means it makes your kidneys produce more urine. For someone with a perfectly healthy prostate, this might just mean an extra trip to the bathroom. But for a man with an enlarged prostate, or BPH, this can significantly worsen existing symptoms. If you already find yourself making frequent trips to the restroom, feeling a sudden, urgent need to go, or waking up multiple times a night, caffeine can pour gasoline on that fire. It increases urine volume, putting more pressure on a bladder that's already being squeezed by an enlarged prostate. Furthermore, caffeine can act as a bladder irritant. It can cause the muscles around your bladder to contract more often, which contributes to that feeling of urgency and frequency. So, while coffee might be helping protect you from long-term risks, it can make your day-to-day life much more uncomfortable if you're dealing with the symptoms of BPH. This is the central paradox of coffee and prostate health. So, what's the final verdict? Is coffee good or bad for your prostate? The truth is, it's not a simple yes or no answer. It's a classic double-edged sword. For some men, it could act as a valuable shield against aggressive prostate cancer. For others, it might be the primary trigger for their frustrating urinary symptoms. The key to navigating this is understanding your own body and practicing moderation. Most health experts agree that for the average man without significant urinary issues, 2 to 3 cups of coffee per day is generally safe and may even be beneficial. This amount allows you to get the antioxidant benefits without overwhelming your system with caffeine. However, if you are one of the millions of men struggling with BPH symptoms like frequency, urgency, or a weak stream, it's time to pay close attention. Try cutting back on your coffee intake and see if your symptoms improve. You might be surprised by how much of a difference it makes. A great alternative is to switch to decaffeinated coffee. Decaf is not completely caffeine-free, but it has significantly less. The good news is that the decaffeination process preserves most of the beneficial antioxidants and polyphenols found in regular coffee. This means you can still get many of the long-term protective benefits without the stimulating effects that worsen urinary symptoms. It's a smart compromise that allows you to enjoy the ritual and taste of coffee without the unwanted side effects. Remember, it's all about finding what works for you. Of course, we can't talk about prostate health without looking at the bigger picture. Coffee isn't a magic bullet, nor is it the sole villain. True prostate health is built on a foundation of a balanced and healthy lifestyle. What you do throughout the day matters just as much, if not more, than what's in your morning cup. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water to stay hydrated and help flush out your system. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats provides your body with the vitamins and minerals it needs to fight inflammation and support overall wellness. Regular exercise is also crucial. It helps with weight management, improves circulation, and has been shown to reduce the risk of BPH and other prostate issues. At the same time, try to limit things that are known to negatively impact prostate health, like excessive alcohol consumption, smoking, and a diet high in processed foods and red meat. Think of your lifestyle as a team working together to support your prostate. Coffee can be a valuable player on that team, but it can't win the game on its own. So, to wrap it all up, the surprising truth about coffee and your prostate is that its effect depends entirely on you. It can be a protective ally or a daily irritant. The most important thing you can do is listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel after you drink coffee. Do your urinary symptoms get worse, or do you feel just fine? Let your personal experience be your guide. Practice moderation. Consider decaf if you're symptomatic, and always embed your coffee habit within a broader, healthy lifestyle. By taking this balanced and personalized approach, you can make the smartest choice for your long-term health and well-being. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this clears up some of the confusion around coffee and the prostate. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based health tips. We'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. See you in the next video.